welcome to the Super Bowl LI edition of Wishful Thinking.
I'm Gridiron Joe!
And on Friday, Mayday. Are you finished? We have a lot to get through.
Get through the defense! Go, go, go! Deliver all the presents now! Ho, ho, ho!
Is that your cheer, Joe? It's not Christmas.
Here for Christmas?
What the hell are you talking about? It's the Super Bowl edition of the show, Joe. Anyways, we're gonna see who some people call the greatest of all time, Tom Brady versus Matty Ice.
Woohoo! Natty Ice! The world's best beer!
Not Natty Ice, Joe. Matty Ice. Matt Ryan. Quarterback of the Falcons, the shirt you're wearing? Natty Ice is disgusting, by the way.
Your breath is disgusting!
Yeah, whatever, Joe. Well, with no further ado, let's start the show.
Showtime!
This program was filmed before a very drunk audience. Wishful Thinking with Joe and Mayday. Well, we're back, and before we do the news topic, I'd like to tell a joke.
Right? I love jokes!
Okay, well, what do you get in Atlanta when the New England Patriots win by a 2-point conversion?
Wait! Don't tell me!
Pat, riots broke out early Monday morning when the Atlanta Falcons lost by a 2-point conversion. People took to the streets in protest, and some have become violent. Here's Pat Sullivan on the scene. Thanks, Joe. Pat Sullivan here. I have here with me a man who wishes to remain unidentified and faceless. Sir, can you tell us what's going on out here? I don't know, man. I'm unidentified and faceless. Well, he was a little more informative a minute ago. Sorry about that, Joe.
Pussy.
Wow, that was very unexpected. I am sorry about that, Joe. Back to you. Unexpected and awesomeness. Joe, it didn't really happen. It's not a real news story. It's fake news.
Better than the stupid joke you wrote!
Okay, fine. We're in the middle of the Super Bowl show. Can you stay with me?
You mean a sleepover where we can watch the big game and have some popcorn?
Yes, Joe. The football game. Maybe some popcorn. But since we have to skip the news topic, you took up all the time, we're going to move on to a promotional segment for our new show, Raging Pacifist, with Rage Taylor. Welcome, brothers, to Raging Pacifist. I'm your host, Rage Taylor, and I like to smash stuff. You dig? Every week we go from dangerous job to dangerous job and break faces. But mostly try to learn different professions to do a great job at each one. Like snapping shin bones. But mostly drilling for oil, you dig? In my 22 years of being a stuntman, bodybuilder, and total fucking badass, I've learned one thing, brothers. Just one thing. This week we're at an NFL off-season football camp, where I'm gonna do my best to be an inside linebacker and make some widows. You dig? After this commercial break, we'll be right back with some tackle drills. That could be interesting. Don't you think, Joe?
I've been in a bar fight with Rage. He's a pussy.
Well, he does look a little confused to me, too. But I'll take your word for it. Anyway, we're going to move on to Joe's favorite part of the show.
Movie review.
That's right, Joe. Movie review. And sticking with the football theme,
Movie review.
we chose a cult football classic,
Movie review.
loved by all.
Movie review.
Okay, Joe. Here's Joe and Rudy. Rudy, 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 Rudy. Man, I always forget about all the actors that were in that movie.
I remember the actors in the movie because I got to sit on their shoulders.
You weren't in the movie, Joe. Those actors that are carrying you, they're you. It's the movie review.
Yes, I was in the movie. I was the director too.
Joe, you couldn't direct an alcoholic to drink whiskey.
You say I make you drink all the time.
Fair enough. Well, it's time to move on to the interactive segment we're going to call...
I'm going to call the game for Fox.
Joe, you're not a sportscaster. You're not going to call the game for Fox.
Yes, I can call the game. I have his phone number right here in my pocket. Fox said I had permission to call Scully about her baby being born soon. soon.
Are you talking about the X-Files?
Yeah, the ones I stole out of the coach's backpack.
Shut up, Joe. Let's do the interactive segment we're gonna call If You Could Coach the Big Game, What Would You Do? Well, I'll go first. I'd like to stay in short yardage situations, convert on third downs, and don't turn the ball over. That should keep you in a position to win the game.
Promote another team's workouts and signals. Then create some illegal formations. After that, I'll deflate our football so they're easier to throw and catch.
Well, some people do call him the deflator.
Finally, I'll set off the fire alarm in the opposing team's hotel. I want to be a supervillain. It's time for your favorite part of the show, Mayday. Activity time. What do you have for us for the Super Bowl?
Well, I thought about it. We're definitely gonna have to do our predictions. I'm gonna say Patriots 42, Falcons 10.
I say Patriots 34, Falcons 28.
Think it's gonna be that close?
They're going to come back from 25 points down and win in the first ever Super Bowl overtime game.
You're an idiot, Joe. That's impossible. Anyways, the game's about to start. We're just gonna have to wait and see.
Woohoo, wait and see.
Joe, you ready for some football?
Enjoy the game.
So what do you get in Atlanta when the Patriots win by a 2-point conversion?
Wait. Don't tell me.
What the fuck, Frank? What the fuck is this bullshit? In the meeting, I told the joke. Everybody liked it. We turned down his idea of doing the news story. I don't understand why you guys pull this shit on me. Okay, I understand. But next time, give me a heads up. A fucking heads up, for Christ's sakes. So we'll start with the cut when he gets back from the news? Yeah, great.